Hello, I'm Mark Lavatelli. I've been using encaustic paint since 1987. The instant setting up of the brushstroke reveals the basic fact of encaustic painting. It is based on temperature. Encaustic paint is made with beeswax and dry pigments. It is heated to become molten so it can be applied to a support. The paint does not dry, it cools to harden. It is not only unique, but also ancient. The Greeks used to paint their statues. Traces of encaustic paint have been identified by conservators, as on this sculpture from about 530 BCE, and was also used in the 1st and 2nd centuries CE in Egypt to paint portraits of deceased people that were placed in the mummies. The most well-known contemporary artist to use this medium is Jasper Johns, whose subjects included the U.S. flag, targets, and numbers. Unbleached or bleached beeswax is mixed with dry or powdered pigments which form the basis of color for any kind of paint. Damar resin is often added to make the surface harder. Encaustic medium consisting of bleached beeswax and damar can be added. Pigments are natural, for example from minerals, and are created chemically. Several companies make encaustic, including R&F paints. And paint can be made by individual artists. For example, these cakes are made in an airtight glove box to minimize exposure to toxic pigments. The wax is heated on a griddle and mixed with dry pigments. Encaustic paintings are permanent and resistant to the effects of moisture. Encaustic paintings require rigid supports, typically panels made with birch plywood or gator board. Supports should be primed with encaustic gesso, a more absorbent formulation than standard acrylic gesso or traditional glue chalk gesso. Because the wax needs to be heated to become molten liquid, paint is heated, often on electric griddles. Some artists heat wax in containers placed in hot or boiling water. Hot box palettes are also used. This homemade one has 2 boxes, each with 4 100-watt light bulbs on dimmer switches, which heat a 24 by 30 and 36-inch sheet of 1/8 inch thick anodized aluminum. Although vapors from heated wax are not toxic, ventilation is recommended. This is called a ventifume. Heated paint is applied to a primed panel and cools and hardens instantly. Next comes burning in, which is the literal meaning of encaustic. The paint is gently heated with a heat lamp, heat gun, or creme brulee torch, such as an Iwatani torch. Burning in should be done after each layer of encaustic and when the painting is completed. As well as using various brushes, paint can be applied with a palette knife, and paint can be mixed on the hot palette. Other painting tools include a fan blender brush. When used with a narrow edge, can make thin lines. Thin lines can also be made with an electric-heated janting needle, in essence a small funnel, that can create thin lines. A wood-burning tool with various tips can melt lines into the wax. And various tools, such as surface knives, can create areas of broken color when used over multiple layers. Beeswax is an excellent adhesive. This makes encaustic an ideal medium for collage, and it is more flexible than collaging with acrylic because collaged elements such as paper can be easily repositioned or removed. Some artists use encaustic to embed objects. Charcoal and graphite drawings can be transferred onto encaustic by placing the drawing face down and thoroughly rubbing the back. Here we see some stages of a painting